Hey guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with more PCM 2020, and as you see on screen, we're going to give the Tour of Flanders a go today. Of course, one of the 5 monuments in cycling and one of my personal favourite races on the calendar, and I want to see how the new AI, the more aggressive AI behave in this one, so let's just jump straight into it. Okay then, as you see, we have taken Bora Hansgrohe today, and we do have Daniel Oss as part of our team. I will try and jump into the breakaway with him, of course the man with all the hair, plenty of attacks already and struggling to go off the front. We'll see if we can do that though. You can see King Peter on a 0 race day. And so, as usual it seems on this PCM, as you see weaning for his new team, Trek Segafredo, it's very difficult to get in the breakaway. We are up the roads with these 5 riders right here, or 4 other riders, but they're not letting anyone else join this group, it would seem. Alright, so to my surprise, it doesn't seem that the peloton are even going to allow these 5 riders up the roads. Maybe they think Oss is too dangerous, but plenty of riders here. I mean, Rosen has more Cobbles, so I'm not sure why that would be, but you can see they're still chasing really hard right now. So more attacks now going off the front, so I will try with someone else. We do have Maxi Schachmann coming to the front. Let's see if the big German is allowed up the road. He has the lowest Cobble, I do believe, on our team, so if anyone's allowed, surely it's him. And so honestly, I don't really like this aspect of the game. It's so hard to get in the break. These guys are completely done from trying to stay ahead, and we don't even have a minute. These guys still pacing the likes of Kukalair on the front. Decent riders giving themselves up today to pace this group in, and to me, I don't really see that being too realistic. You can see Cher, Mohoric completely done right now. And so before we even reach the first real Cobbles today, you can see this group have been brought in. So you know what, just to test it out one more time, I'll try again to go in the break, this time probably with Jempi Drucker. Okay then guys, we are now approaching the Eau de Qualmont for the first time today, and it's a miracle because you can see a break have been allowed up the roads. We have just under 3 minutes and these 5 guys are clear. So on the first occasion on the Eau de Qualmont, you can see it's Seneschal on the front for Quick Step. I mean, Schachmann, Burkhardt really unable to stay with this tempo at all, and I do expect we'll have some splits in this group over this climb. For the first time, you can see the weaker cobblers just getting dropped really easily. So we have had attacks right now as well from Dylan van Baal and Heinrich Hausler, 2 dangerous riders who would be the strongest riders in this group should they join us. But you can see the pace in the peloton really high still. And so then this group does rise to 7 riders. You can see them, Hausler and van Baal in this group. Still 3 minutes on this peloton, and the pace not super high just yet, with still over 100k to go. Here we come then onto the Mur, so let's put these guys up to maybe 80 and 85. That should just make sure we stay right to the front of this group. Don't want to get caught behind in any splits right here. That would be far from ideal at this stage of the race. So narrow on this climb, it's so difficult just to make sure you stay to the front. Anyhow, cutting back to the front, we need to stop pacing at 90. So following the Mur, and we are down to just 30 riders in this peloton. Schachmann has just been dropped. We've still got Oss and Postelberger to help out King Peter Sagan, but just 32 here. Krah Andersen and Roland's trying to join this breakaway, and Drucker still looking okay despite the effort so far today. And so in previous editions, I'm sure you wouldn't see splits like this really taking place from the AI. Van Avermaet, Bettiol are behind here, big riders. Tim Welland is here. You can see plenty of strong riders are caught behind, and I'm relaying 85, but the AI more than willing to relay to try and keep those guys behind. So I'm actually going to drop Jempi Drucker because Daniel Oss is done. And I do want to still relay in this group. That was pretty much perfectly timed right there. Sagan, make sure you're staying to the front. We want it to be pretty much impossible for GVA to come back. You can see he's having to relay, and I think GVA is done for this race. So this is an absolutely colossal effort right here by Greg Van Avermaet, trying to bring these guys back in basically by himself. and no one else can work with him really. He's almost done it, but I don't think he will be able to. Drucker and Os pretty much done. You can see Court Nielsen willing to work as well, but definitely worth it to keep this man behind alone. So then we are now coming on to the Eau de Quamant for the penultimate climb in this race. Drucker and Os pretty much done, and what a job they have done today. Postelberger up to 92. GVA still behind. He could bridge this gap on this climb, I do believe, but he's going to be absolutely knackered. Anyhow, everyone in that break pretty much caught. Let's go up to 95 with Postelberger. You can see Phil Gilbert coming to the front. Oh my, is he trying to attack? Let's see if he is willing to attack. Van Marker here as well. Postelberger is done. I'll take position with Sagan on 85, and we're down to 9 riders at the front of this race. Postelberger unable to stay here. Let's make them bridge this gap. It says they're still in this group, just about clinging on. Okay, so Postelberger try and protect Sagan, just 16 at the front now. However, on to the Paterberg. I do believe this could be an opportunity. We'll go straight up to 99 with Sagan. Try a little attack away from these guys. Pace on 99 briefly. We've got so much energy at this stage. I do want to drop some of the weaker guys in this group. It does seem that is exactly what we are doing. So let's pace back on 60 again. Gilbert, Van Mark, Langeveld, and you can see the guys still here. But a big gap now. Oh my, look at these gaps in this race. Okay, so we do now have attacks in this race. Oh my, that is very early for attacks. We have Gilbert, Stuyven and Pollitt up the roads. I'm trying to follow Wout van Aert here, but he seems unable to bridge that gap, or unwilling to at least. Stibar is now going to try. Let's pace on 85. Make sure we're staying with these guys in this group. And it does seem one of these 10 riders in these front 2 groups will win this race, and it does come back together. Let's take position again. So another attack this time from Jasper Stuyven. I'm going to try and jump into Phil Gilbert's wheel because Pollitt is slacking a little bit right here. Let's attack with Sagan up to these guys, and we do bridge that gap yet again. Take position again. Try and protect against losing any energy, but I do want to try and follow pretty much every attack as Phil Gilbert is the man to attack right now. So onto the Kreuzberg next. You can see Stibar willing to work, it seems, for Yves Lampert today. Our pace on 85. Try and come to the front. Are there going to be any attacks on this climb? Doesn't seem so at this point, but here comes Phil Gilbert. You can see it's just so narrow. Almost impossible to attack until now. Phil Gilbert on the attack over the top. I'll follow Nils Pollitt. Hopefully he can stay with the Belgian man. And look how much energy we are using. Okay, we have 6 riders at the front, or maybe 8 it would seem. What an attack by Phil Gilbert, and we're just clinging on to this group. But Phil Gilbert still attacking. What an attack right there. So we now have 6 riders at the front. I would be willing to work a little bit with these guys, but we're really struggling for energy. We have Van Aert, Kung, Pollitt, Stuyven and Gilbert. Stibar, Van Mark, Narsen and Lampard just coming back on. But look at this right now. Jasper Stuyven on the attack again, and I cannot follow. I am pretty much done, and I do need to save some energy for these next climbs. Luckily, Stibar still in this group to work for Lampert, but Stuyven clearly feeling very confident today, attacking ahead of the Eau de Quamant. Stibar pretty much done, and Stuyven's lead is going to increase as we come into the foot of this climb. Phil Gilbert is next to attack. I just don't have the energy to follow at this stage. Need to try and save it for the Eau de Quamant coming up right now. Gilbert and Stuyven looking very good though. So we're now onto this climb. I'll pace on 80 to try and bridge up to those guys, but I do think we're not going to be strong enough to win this race. Maybe relay with these guys, or maybe 80, but Gilbert and Stuyven 44 seconds clear right now. So I will come to the front over the top of the Eau de Quamant, push it to 90 briefly with Sagan, but we just don't have enough energy to continue like that. And we still have 7 riders in this group. I'll try and take position, make someone else do this chasing, but 1 minute already up to Stuyven and Gilbert. They're attacking each other again as we approach the Paterberg. And so into the Paterberg we go. Sagan straight up to 99. Can we come to the front of this group? Seems difficult at the moment, getting blocked a little bit. Oh, this is far from ideal, far from ideal. I'm just going to try and attack over the top. Really was relying on that climb to cut some of their deficit, but seems impossible. We will try and attack away right now, but we just don't have the strength really to continue. So it seems these 7 riders will stay in this group. And 1 minute up to it is Phil Gilbert, but Jasper Stuyven on another level today, it seems. So I am relaying 60 with these guys. We're gonna have to push it even higher. The gap has increased to 2 minutes to Stuyven. He is pretty much done right now though. What a day for Jasper Stuyven. If these guys work with me a bit more, we could maybe catch Gilbert, but I don't believe we can catch Stuyven at this point. So into the final 5k of a very, very enjoyable Tour of Flanders. We can use our energy gel. You can see there are attacks taking place. I'll make sure we are following Wout van Aert. We have Van Marke attacking, trying to bridge away for 3rd place. And we're pretty much done. As you can see, we can only really follow the wheels. We don't have any more strength. Up the roads. What a race for Jasper Stuyven. He wins in style solo in the Tour of Flanders. These attacks still going off the front. We'll try and hold on and sprint past these guys. Gonna be difficult. Gilbert holds on for 2nd. It will be Van Aert taking 3rd place, and I do believe we will get a 7th place with Sagan, but what a ride by Stuyven today. So what a race this was today then, guys. Jasper Stuyven with a truly unreal ride, destroying absolutely everyone, even Gilbert nowhere near him in the end, and everyone else over a minute down. I probably did a bit too much pulling with Sagan, so didn't really have enough left for a sprint, but anyhow, we don't care about top 3, we wanted the win, and Jasper Stuyven, the man to get it in this one. So thinking about the AI in this race, I really enjoyed the leaders, constant attacking in the final 80k, so fun to play, and they also kept Greg Van Avermaet behind. He finished 9 minutes down in the end. So that was good as well. The AI paced, I paced to keep him behind, as well as a few others, to be fair. The only thing I'm a bit unsure on is why they wouldn't really let a break go in the beginning. But anyhow guys, if you enjoyed this one today, drop a like on the video, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed and you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one.